Mhm. See, the automobile changed man's way of life. Yeah. Mhm. My own father decided to take me to the place of where I was conceived. Yes. And he told me it happened in a vehicle, an automobile. Now, it really changed my life that my parents decided to have sex in an automobile. Yeah. And he took me out there one day. It was a little lake outside of Auburn, Washington. Yeah. Up on a hill. My mother might remember where it was that they actually had sex. Pooch! But they were not 18 at the time of marriage. They were 16 when I was conceived. Yeah. hmm And the automobile changed my life. Oh, If they hadn't had sex in the back or the front of the automobile or wherever it was that they did have it, I wouldn't be here today. Now, the automobile is a very, very important part of being an American citizen. Huge. Very few individuals can actually admit that my parents had sex in an automobile. Yeah. And the result of that sexuality was my conception. Very few American citizens can say that. Now, these civil rights attorneys, it is an obligation to support all civil rights laws. Yes. And if you didn't think that I'd sue you, I'm going to sue you for any knowledge that you have of the violating of the civil rights of American citizens. Now, you can't just say a guy's crazy. So, what we're going to do is we're going to find every employee in every department and agency of federal state governments, yes, where their actual job description is the enforcement of the civil rights of American citizens. All of you will no longer be needed. Hell. Then every American citizen, yes, can go to an attorney's office. They can provide the evidence that their civil rights are being violated. And we will have one national bar association that will immediately enforce the civil rights of American citizens. Now, for all of you that said, well, he's a homeless man, he can't do anything. I actually have the legal right to sue every attorney in the nation, yes, that has to support the civil rights laws of the United States. Now, these laws are somewhat all inclusive. Yeah. My concern is that civil rights coordinators, yes, don't have a problem, yes, with the issuance of dissolutions of marriage. Yeah. Where there wasn't the enforcement of the civil rights of myself and my sons. Now, I think we can save oodles of money removing all civil rights coordinators from every school district. Then all any person in this nation would have to do was pick up a phone book, look up the word attorney, call them and say, my civil rights are being violated. I want you to report it to the federal government. Now, as a condition of being in the Bar Association right now, if you do not report a civil rights violation, you will be disbarred. Oh, look at that. Look at that.